I just woke up. It's my last day here and it snowed last night. Everything looks so beautiful. I had never seen snowfall before in an urban setting. I'm from LA, so the mountains are really only like 2 hours away, so I've seen snowfall, but you know, that's just different. This is so beautiful. I can't wait to get out there. Let's get ready. So this is a skincare that I brought with me on the trip. I have this small, fresh soy face cleanser, which is so nice and gentle. I really love it. I'm using the fresh rose floral toner, which I've talked about a lot of times. This is just a smaller container that I'll fill up for travel. It is so dry here. Yesterday my skin was like literally peeling off of my face. Even though I did 2 rounds of the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid Serum and the Drunk Elephant Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum and mixed the Drunk Elephant Marula Oil with the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Cream, which I have in here in this little La Mer container, but it's just the Lala Retro Cream. And I have some of my Pharmacy Green Screen in this container. So when I finish products, I'll just keep the small containers and, you know, sanitize them, and then they're really good to use for travel because they're so tiny. Also using this Shiseido eye cream. I like using little packets of this because eye cream, you know, it's a big container, you need so little, and I don't want to, you know, bring something like this big just for my eye cream. So this is pretty much what I've been doing, and then at night the only difference is that I'll go in with these first or an oil cleanser, just using these on this trip. And last night I used this Ren Evercalm mask, which is really thick and hydrating, so I'm hoping that my skin is less dry today than it was yesterday. Okay, I put on so much moisture and hydration, and I'm hoping it lasts because yesterday I put on just as much, and by like midday all around, like my mouth was so scaly again. I really brought makeup thinking like I would want to do eyeshadow or, you know, something simple but still something. Honestly, it's just so like cold and I don't know, you just feel like trapped almost. I'm not really in the mood to do a lot of eye things. I think it might be helpful to go in with a little bit more hydration. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. Again, this is a mini. I really save a lot of my minis for travel. I'm gonna do a little concealing on my lids. So I am here for a work trip. I've been thinking lately that I should do some sort of video where I talk to you guys about what I've done for work in the past and kind of where I'm at in my life right now. It's important and it's relevant to why I want to use this channel, to take the opportunity to engage an audience who's interested more in beauty content and kind of talk about more social justice topics. Anyway, I'm here only for 2 days. I came for a work event. The event was last night and it went really well. So last night I was so happy. When I got out of the theater, it was snowing and it was my first time seeing snowfall in an urban setting. So I was just like so excited, and I got in my like Lyft and I was telling the driver, and they were just kind of like, oh, it's miserable for us. I'm like, you know, obviously they're used to it, but it was just so cute. Like the little snowflakes were falling on this box I was holding, and they would take a while to melt because it was so cold outside, so I could really see like, you know, the little snowflake shape, and I was just like so excited. After that I came back and I just felt really energized. I took a shower and I did like a hydrating mask and all of that, so I took like some time for myself, and I was talking to one of my friends, and I just felt like very happy in that moment, and I just really want to hold on to moments like that. I think it's really important. Obviously life is a lot of highs and lows, and in general the place that I'm in right now is just kind of like weird. So last night to feel so happy was something that I definitely was like trying to be very present so that I can fully remember how I felt and kind of carry the feeling with me. I'm gonna do something that is great for when you're trying to keep it all really easy. That's use my bronzer in my crease, just kind of like blown out to give some dimension here. This is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I don't really use this as a bronzer because I think it kind of looks a little muddy on me. I prefer using it just for contour purposes. So I really like it for when I redefine my nose after I use a full coverage or matte foundation. If I feel like my face looks really flat, I'll go just right along here. I'm sure you've seen me do it. Putting it through the crease is a really good way to make it look more cohesive if I do that afterwards. This is the Hourglass Vanish stick. For a stick foundation, is so creamy and just blends out so seamlessly. So for my eyes, I'm going to use one of the shades from the Sol palette. I'm going to wet this flat brush with my setting spray. And this shade, I don't know what it is about it. I think it's so unique. Like, it's a brown, but I don't know. Like, it's not bronze. You see what I mean? It's brown, but it's not. And for concealer, I'm using this Colourpop one. I'm really trying to get through it. I have so many concealers on rotation at any given time, or just like right now. So I'm really trying to get through that one. And I think that one makes my under eyes look really smooth. Gonna do bronzing with the Chanel bronzer that I always use. I think that for bronzer, I just really prefer cream products. I feel like it just looks more natural and it blends in well with the foundation. I've really been liking this in general, but it's also been great because I've been traveling and it's a lot smaller. Powder compacts are always so big. I feel like it instantly just like took away a lot of that kind of texture that was on my forehead, and it's not actually texture, it's just somehow the products look more heavy before they're set in certain places like forehead, and then here it just looks like way more flawless on this side, if you can see that. So today is Thursday and I got here on Tuesday. I think I landed around 5 p.m. So once I got settled into my hotel, I went out to dinner alone, which is, you know, quite the experience. I had done a little bit of research before I came and I was recommended this place. But unfortunately, it must be so good that there were just like no reservations the whole time that I was here. So I went to another place that I found online and it was so bomb. It's called Sportello. Honestly, Italian food on the East Coast, the West Coast could never. In the summer or like September-ish when I went to New York, I went to this Italian place too and I had like the fucking best pasta ever. For appetizer, I got spicy, oh god, I forgot what it's called, but basically like a spicy salami. It tasted like aged and it was just like so fatty. It tasted almost like a chorizo or something. It was just so bomb. And then their specialty there was tagliatelle, which is kind of like fettuccine, flat noodles, and then had this like red beef sauce, and it was just so good. And what else? Oh my god, this bread that they brought out, and it was just like literally the best bread I've ever had in my life. It was like soaked in olive oil and salt, and just, it was such a nice experience. I was in such a food coma after, and I have a king size bed, so I got here and I was just like, but yesterday, Wednesday, I got up super early and I walked and saw a lot of things and it was just really exciting. It's freezing. When I would take my gloves off to take photos, my hands were like seriously instant arthritis, but it was worth it. Everything is so beautiful here. It's really a city that I feel like I never would have come to. You know, maybe, but it's not like at all in my like top list. I probably would have gone to New York before I came here. Chicago is somewhere that I really want to go, like Atlanta, New Orleans. I want to see more of the Southwest. But being here, I think it's really nice. It does feel like a small city, and I wish I could see more because I've just really been seeing it on foot. So I get back to LA tonight, like Thursday evening, and then Friday I have to go to an event for this job. But I'm gonna meet Yalitza Aparicio, so that's cool. I have Saturday free, and then Sunday I'm traveling from LA to San Antonio, and I'm there for an event. And then the next day, I think the 25th or something like that, then I'm gonna go from San Antonio to Houston, and then I'm gonna be there for a couple of days. I finally got the full size of the Hourglass Caution Mascara, and I'm very happy about it. This is the jacket I've been wearing. It is huge, but I really could not have made it out here without it. Having a great day wherever you are. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye!